Since I was a young boy, I've been obsessed with wildlife. I remember sitting in the back of my dad's car, staring through the trees as we drove by, constantly wondering, what made that trail? And where does it go? I used to map out local fields with just a piece of paper and a pencil, trying to track down foxes. That curiosity followed me all the way from the UK to here in Canada. Today, that passion is stronger than ever. I've taken those self-taught skills, combined them with advice from experts, and turned my focus to the ghosts of the forest. Using remote trail cameras, I'm finally getting eyes on those elusive animals I could only ever imagine. This video marks the beginning of a brand new chapter. I've just spent 2 full days out here, scouting different terrains and hunting for the perfect camera locations. With winter closing in fast, my plan is to be out here as much as possible, exploring my local forest and pushing further into new territory. The aim is to gather as much information as possible and get a better understanding of our wildlife. Before we get going, as a guy who spends a lot of time outdoors and on my feet, I just want to mention the boots that get me where I'm going and bring me back time and time again. For the last few months, I've been running and hiking daily in the HAIX Black Eagle Athletic 2.1 V GTX. Honestly, I am impressed. They are incredibly light and comfortable, but the grip and support are on another level compared to any other boot that I've owned. They still look brand new. There are no broken stitches and no wear and tear. I haven't had a single wet sock since I've had them. The laces never slip, and what's crucial for wildlife tracking, they are super quiet. I really can knock out the miles in these boots. So I'm just walking a trail, and I've just climbed a small hill, which would be classed as a valley here, I guess. It's normally quite flat. And I've started getting into some hardwood trees, which is actually what I'm looking for. Certain animals like to use that for habitat. Um, so oak leaf for the record. And I'm coming along to this area here, and so to the left of this tree here, like I can see a worked path. So something's gone through there. How can I tell? Because it's compacted all the leaves down. I can see a trail working around and then through that tree there. And I'm, naturally curious because this is my hobby. And then, the next thing I cross over and see where it goes in the opposite direction. And what I saw here is it's quite interesting to me. And not being, native to Canada, I'm a bit of a amateur or novice when it comes to this sort of thing. So I'm learning. I'm open to anybody's suggestions. I can see definitely impressions in the ground where this is being used as a trail, including overturned leaves in the darker color, marking that they've been freshly turned over because they're damp underneath, right? If that makes sense. And then comes this tree here. Obviously its bark's coming off, but I've got some scratches on it, and they start low on the tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and It's hard to decide what, but you can see how it's been ripped through the tree. There's nothing falling around in the area that could have done it. And yeah, right, they're not very deep into the wood, but looking at the amount of bark which is scraped onto the floor underneath the tree, this is all quite fresh by the looks of it. It still has shape and form. It's not been begun to decompose or anything, But as we work up the tree, I come around to the other side, there's more going up there. I'm hoping you can see this. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all sorts going on, like almost as if something's tried climbing or scratched, but they don't go much higher, so maybe 7 or 8 feet and that's it. Now, I'm tempted to work this trail a little bit and see if it produces anything. Maybe I'll leave a camera up. This could be a good starting point. Okay, I can hear something moving in there. I'm gonna just shut down for a second. This is an interesting mark in the floor too. It's like something's jammed its foot to stop, push the leaves up, and then just across the way here there is a area which has been scuffed up and thrown back, almost like something has left a scent mark and just flicked it back. Just moving up from the scent spray, there's this one single soft section. It looks like it's got a pad, and then there's definitely 1, 2, 3 pads. I'm wondering if a 4th could be in there, and it's kind of been mangled up by the soft mud. But again, comparing to my hands, which are quite big, definitely a print of some sort. I don't know what. It looks like 4 toes. I don't see a 5th. I don't see any claws. Definitely a padded area, and then 3 indents for sure. I've studied it now, so I'm going to touch it. I can feel the indents there of them. I just wonder if that was a 4th or not. What a beautiful location. So I'm going to rig at least 1 trail camera up here, because this is a well-used travel corridor, and also there's 1 crossing, so this is like a confluence in the 2 tracks. Now what brought me to this area is there's a river that way and high ground that way. I think it's perfect. Definitely think we'll get some wolves on here, and I'm excited to see what else we can get. I'm probably going to come back in a week or so and see what we have. There might be snow on the ground. It's very late this year, and I might need to do some adjusting, depending on where the main flow of traffic is in this area. This is a new location to me, and it's beautiful. It seems untouched. There's not much noise. It's deep in the forest. There's no real sign of human activity here. There's no litter or footprints. I've had a good scout around the area looking for trail sign, animal sign. It's definitely alive down here. So I'm excited to see if we can capture anything cool on here, especially predators. So it's a good find, it's a good result, and let's keep going. Something about cameras makes stuff look less steep, but yeah, she's steep. And then just here on the trail is a nice wolf print. So I'm feeling super confident, and hopefully we get some results. I think I'm going to let this one play out for a while. It's a great location. So yes, I'm excited. Well, thanks for joining me on this new adventure. I'll be heading out there as soon as I can to retrieve the memory cards and see if we captured anything. I'll be doing updates on all of the good, all of the bad, and we'll be learning as we go. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.